What's happening, y'all? The Misbelief radio show is finna go live in just a minute. I'm gonna hand the camera over to my man Sean's. We finna go live, y'all. Happy Mother's Day. So look, I don't want you to pan over there until I be like, that was me. What's happening? I say what's happening. I say what's happening. I say what's happening. I say what? I say what's happening.
What's up?
What's happening, y'all? Welcome to the Misbelief radio show on WBOK AM 1230. This is your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, slim waist, babyface, deep voice, #1 choice for talk radio, comedy, MCing, and hosting here in the city of New Orleans. Yeah, I said it. I'm claiming it because it's what it is. And this is episode 12, man. I'm here with, as always, I have a creative cast of colorful co-hosts, and
you got your alliteration problem.
Yeah, I've been working on alliteration and things. You know, I got some friends who graduated this weekend. They were teaching me some new words. Alliteration, it's one of my favorites. So, if I swing my thing, because you know we always in the swing of things here on the Misbelief radio show. So I'm swinging my thing every which way. I swing my thing to the right side, and who is gonna turn that?
The one and only magnificent unicorn herself, Oshun.
Oh, Oshun the Goon, no auto-tune, phenomenal woman, looking ass. So then I swing this thing over to the left side, and who we got?
It's your boy Martin Bats, Bradford, also known as MisterBats. Spell it Mr. Out if you want to find me, you dig?
Spell that Mr. Out like silly did.
Me?
And then if I, over here next to my baby Oshun, who just showed up in the studio, who that is?
Keeping it black with India Mack.
Keeping it black. My baby India Mack.
And she's back.
She's back.
She's back.
With a new head wrap.
Yeah.
And then over there in the booth, who we got?
It's your boy Mastermind, knocking on your head drum.
Mastermind. Anybody ever told you should do phone sex? You got a nasty man voice. All right, y'all, man. This is episode 12, and we are back. They didn't cancel us.
Nah, man.
Praise God, y'all. We ain't got canceled. Not yet. Not yet. And you know why we ain't got canceled? You know why? Because of all of you guys, the millions of listeners and fans all across the universe. Thank y'all so much, man. See, they tried to cancel us, but y'all wouldn't let them.
As long as Mastermind don't drop that sex tape, we all good.
Right, man. No, man, the fans are loving us, man. They was writing letters. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you to the fans, man. That's for y'all, man. Y'all been writing letters. Y'all was calling the station. Y'all was sending emails saying, please, don't cancel the Millennial Arsenio. I need him. I need the whole Misbelief family. I need Bats and Oshun, man. We've been getting fan mails in our email. I ain't even opened all of them yet, so I'm going to open some of them and read the fan mail here on the air. Just to say thank you to you guys, all right? So here's the first one I got from Rebecca.
Rebecca.
What up, Rebecca? The subject is the millennial voice.
Becky.
All right, Rebecca. It says, Dear DC, you are truly the millennial voice. Oh, Rebecca? That is so sweet, Rebecca.
Yeah, man.
All right.
We see you.
She continues. And the millennial voice sounds like Kermit the Frog and Chocolate Rain had a baby that smoked a pack of Newports a day. All right, you know what, Rebecca? I will take that as a compliment that I know it was meant to be, Rebecca. Thank you for listening.
I mean, I love the fact that our listeners can be so honest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, I thought I was going to get some praise, Rebecca. All right, that's fine.
Well, what's wrong with Kermit the Frog? That's the man right there. What you mean? He's famous.
But Chocolate Rain, don't nobody know who that is no more.
Chocolate Rain.
My voice is not that deep. All right, so here's one more. This one is from Terry. The subject is inspiration. Dear DC, you are such an inspiration. See, this is what I'm talking about. Terry, thank you so much, Terry. It continues. It is so good to see somebody with slight autism following their dreams. All right, you know what, Terry? That was neither nice nor accurate, Terry. You know what?
But it's good to see people with autism following
No,
their dreams.
it's good, but Terry, but I am not an example, Terry. So you tried it. You tried it. So I have more to read. Bats, this one is for you.
That's what's up. Come on, what's up?
It says, Dear Bats, you are so woke.
Okay.
I think it's sexy.
Okay, all right.
I fantasize about you black power fisting me while Issey Miyake incense burns and Gil Scott Heron plays in the background. Signed, Rebecca. Wait, is this the same Rebecca? Rebecca. Let me see the same email address.
Man, yeah,
Becky with the good at hotmail.org. All right, Rebecca. Wow.
She got the hotmail.
Wow, hotmail.org, Rebecca. It is the same one. You know what? Thank you for listening, Rebecca.
Thank you for listening.
It's very flattering. I don't know if we want your type of listener, but whatever.
We encourage all listeners.
We encourage all listeners.
All listeners matter.
Rebecca.
Come on.
Here's one. It says, Misbelievers, I am a big fan.
Wait, hold. Misbelievers.
Misbelievers. Somebody give us a nice little name. Misbelievers.
That's what's
Write it
up.
down.
Write it down.
I am a big fan. I've been listening to every single episode since day one. I connect with you all in so many ways. I like to keep it black like India Mack. I have medium dreads like DC. I too like to wear nipple covering vests like Martin.
Oh yeah, respect the nipple.
I too have known rivers like Oshun, even though she can't swim them in real life.
Hold on.
That's racist. How you know she can't swim?
Right.
That's you don't know her like that. Anyway, I
Wait,
feel
hold
like
on. Oshun, can you swim though?
It depends on how deep the water is.
So our listeners are right again.
What do you call swimming?
not wading in the water. Can you?
Oh no, I can wade in the water. I can wade. Listen, I can do
He
that.
says, I feel like I'm a co-host. Keep up the good work, Renee from the 7 Ward. All right, 7 Ward, Renee.
And she's from the South.
That was the
Renee,
nicest
Renee.
one that we had so far, Renee. I'm gonna read one more. The subject is what's going on out here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Trey Walker. My tagline is park in my neutral ground and I'll put my lawn chair on top of your car. All right, Trey. I love New Orleans. What's going on out here is that I'm the neutral ground all day watching the car parade. People got some fancy cars some days, lots of Ubers. I love the show. My radio runs on batteries and y'all really bring the cool to my corner. Hey, Oshun. All right, Trey Walker. You know, I mean, we would take all listeners. You know, it don't matter.
Oshun fan. We got an Oshun fan in the
hate
building.
People really like you,
Y'all
man.
ever seen The
Trey Walker.
Bodyguard?
Is that who? Wait, is that what that was?
I don't know.
Was that the character from The Bodyguard, Trey Walker?
No, but
Oh,
I don't know what
man.
she's
Bring
talking
it back
about.
to the
no,
first
but
sentence.
you ever seen The Bodyguard?
Yes.
That's some kind of Rachel stuff. That's the type of stuff they did to Rachel. Don't add Hills.
That was a little uncomfortable, Trey
No,
Walker.
I want to hear the first sentence again. What was the first line? The first line, one more time.
Let me find it. Here we go. The first line was, my tagline is, park in my neutral ground and I'll put my lawn chair on top of your car.
On top of your car. Does he mean literally, or is that a sexual innuendo? Because I was
Tell
trying
me
to
how you
figure that
can
out.
interpret that sexually. I'm
Please.
curious.
I
I'm
just-
curious.
Talk
Like,
on-
what is the lawn chair?
That's
What is the neutral
what
ground?
confused me, son. Cause maybe it was the way you
I'm
said it
trying
with
to
the
say, like,
chocolate
you call any
rain.
part of your body a lawn chair? You
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying?
I
Like,
was over here confused.
what can you fold up like a lawn chair? So I'm wondering, bro. Like, it ain't
That's why.
supposed to.
Hey,
It ain't
hey.
supposed to be
And
like
why
that.
you parking it
We
on
try
top
not
of
to
the
get
truck?
canceled.
But
we try not to get canceled.
But if we could figure that out, that might be the greatest sex story ever.
You know
Mark
what?
it.
You know what? Stay tuned. Next
Stay
week, I'm gonna
tuned.
make up a
We
sex
gonna
story
figure
where
it
I'm
out.
gonna include a lawn chair on top of a car on the neutral
On the
ground. It's gonna go down like the monuments.
Everything's going
Everything's
down
going
like
down like the
the
monuments
Yeah, man.
nowadays, man. So India Mack, it's good to have you back, baby. How you been? What you been up to?
Working on promoting this new show for Southern Rep.
Okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about that a little bit later, man. But it's so good to have you back. I ain't want to ruin it because we're gonna talk about what's going on out here a little bit later on. Actually, man, this whole show, man, would you believe who our guest are for this show? Oshun, guess who our guest is?
Who that?
Your mom.
Mama?
Bats.
Who that?
Guess who our guest is?
Who that?
Your mom.
Oh, I'm going.
True, because this is the Mother's Day episode, man. My mama's in the building. Oshun mama's in the
She
building.
might be here.
Bats mama should be on her way.
Should be. We'll see. She on that CP time, creative people's time, as you said.
India
Shouts
is
out.
My mom is always
India is a mama,
Is a
and her
mom.
mama is on her way.
I'm on top of
all
them.
the way.
It's
from
going
top.
down like the monuments, man. It's gonna be a fun episode. We're gonna talk about what's going on out here. Right, we're gonna try to revisit them weird sex laws.
Without Vaughn here?
Really yeah, I figured without Vaughn here, almost getting canceled would be the most fun. With your mom sitting right across from you, we'll let you see how dirty your mouth really is without saying those special words that we can't say, man. So, my homie Madonna Grace from One Social can't make it tonight, but I got a weekly sound select that I want to submit, man. It's a song called Anatomy by Hifey Gallivant. I met this brother at the Jazz Market on Wednesday nights. That's where me and CoolNasty, that's where it goes down, like the monuments, every Wednesday at the Jazz Market. But Hifey is an artist from somewhere in Louisiana, and I think he's from Lafayette or something like that. But I'm gonna debut his new song on it, and then we're gonna close it out with a Sankofa session like we always do. But we're gonna talk with our moms when we come back from this break, and also my auntie Shelly just came in the building. She's a mother of 2 millennials, so it'll be interesting seeing the struggles these women had raising millennials. Some of them did it by themselves. You know, it'll be just an interesting story. I'm gonna get, some of them did it by themselves. I said it, dear mama.
You appreciate it.
But you know what,
Mama.
the realest song for mothers ever written was by a local artist.
Uh-oh.
It was.
Uh-oh.
And it go, when I was young, my mama watched me as I played, and every night she got down on her knees and to the Lord she begged for her son who will one day be up in this world, and that he grows old enough, strong enough to watch a baby girl. That's back in those days, we all done something. I see you, sister, but my mother grabbed me by my shirt and smacked me on my back. There's one thing I can say, and even the man up above, even though my mother spanked me, she has always shown me love.
Giving me love.
Oh, come on with the chorus.
What up? She giving me love.
You gotta take it down. She giving me love. Oh, love.
I'm mad at y'all.
Nice.
Oh, love.
We done made Bats sing, y'all, live on the air, man. I hope this episode is recorded.
It was really good.
Yeah, good, man. Who knew Bats didn't have no problems whatsoever? Meanwhile, Oshun, you over here like, can you find the key, sweetheart?
No.
Can you find the key?
No, I was gonna beat on the desk, but then
It was the easy one.
I thought that was my job to beat on the desk, but I was like, oh, y'all finished? I didn't want to just jump in anything else.
So if y'all want to hear Bats singing again, man, the Misbelief Radio Show is now a podcast.
It's a podcast,
You
y'all.
can catch us at themisbelief.podbean.com and
iTunes.
on iTunes.
Wherever you get your podcast.
You get your podcast, man. Subscribe, follow, share. Check us out. Clearly, we funny. We have fun up in here, man. We're a bunch of millennials talking about millennial things and having fun the whole time.
Millennials.
So, Mastermind, you ready, my man? Because I want to play Anatomy by Hifey Gallivant. Okay, and I want to follow that with the Tank of the Bangas quick, the studio version. I think may still be the first time they get played on the radio. Hopefully, we still gonna have a debut for them. But we'll be back in just a few minutes, y'all. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show live on WBOK AM 1230.
We'll be okay.
Okay, now we can take it, bring all them in.
I'm about to call this one. This is why I left. This is why I downstairs trying to leave for she playing games with my
We
emotions.
took the prop out.
My mom will be playing with my emotions.
Bottom.
What
How
problem?
y'all doing?
Yeah,
All right, all right.
So, how we gonna do
Uh-oh.
it? Everybody gonna show you.
Ma!
Share with your mama.
I'm standing behind my
Hey,
mama.
so look, we can talk to Facebook Live. Come on, mama, let's talk to
Come
Facebook
on,
Live.
sit down.
It's my Facebook Live. What up, Facebook Live? It's my
Hey,
mama.
Shelly.
Germaine.
I'm fine.
See why I'm so cute?
Sit down, mommy.
It's my auntie Shelly, my dad's older sister, all the way from New Jersey. You see why we all so cute? Runs in the family. It's Oshun's mama, Miss Nedinne.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I just have to see. Okay. We're gonna get y'all set up with some headphones so y'all can hear yourselves.
So we're gonna play 2 songs. I'm gonna get some more chairs. We're playing 2 songs. We're gonna come back and we're gonna
What's
have
the
some fun with y'all.
Facebook name, Cheryl? Tell her listen live. I'm not
Listen.
Oh, you missed it. Wait a minute, you got me on Facebook. I got my lip gloss on.
You got you popping my hair. You
My hair
popping
right?
You got that where's my manager cut?
Trying to push this over there. Who else needs a chair?
Me.
Me?
I can stand up behind my mama.
Maybe India won't share the mic with Mastermind.
Yeah.
Hey, Hifey, I know you be watching, man. Your song is playing right now, bro, and it's pretty dope. Let me turn it up a little bit. She said she don't want to. You hear it, Hifey? If y'all watching, y'all listening, man, this is Hifey Gallivant. This song is called Anatomy. He got like a D'Angelo song. Well, the radio, but then this is people watching.
Right. So they still, y'all don't be shy. I got it. I got it. For some reason they being shy tonight. Our mothers are being. My mama's never shy, so this is crazy.
I need a chair over here. I'll get a chair. Okay.
All right, girl. You better show them.
Sit right down.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta talk. How much you love me? Who's your favorite?
No, you need a chair.
Who's your favorite? Me. Who got you on the radio?
Got you on the radio. Mama, that's my drink. Your drink.
Yours.
Yeah, let me get in the middle of y'all too.
Okay.
My drink.
That's right, Shelly. Put your lipstick on, girl.
I know, like he told me, put your lipstick on, baby. Before I had a lipstick on.
No fun.
Come on down. Let me make sure you together.
They selling out.
I'm not saying that get appropriate
I mean,
today.
they I'll go one day and it'll be here, and then the next day it's going.
When I go share the mic with Devin.
Who?
In the booth.
Who mama did they got?
That's my sister.
Oh.
Hello, everybody.
Facebook Live.
I know I'll see you
India Mack
tomorrow.
Mama. Miss Zena Mack.
How you doing?
Or not. We gave you that.
I'm about to give you the link.
You got someone to sit on the show?
I'm gonna stand up behind my mama. It's
You
fine.
gonna stand? We got another chair and then we can pull out a thing.
No.
You better get another champion because I don't want you letting
We still got one more song, so we got time to reposition. What, the fan mail? I wrote all that. Well, I wrote most of them. She wrote one. Yeah.
They don't need to know that. Hey, y'all. Oh, y'all, don't forget to
Oh,
call
shit.
260-9265.
Yeah, man, if y'all watching, say it again.
Get on 3 ways with y'all mamas, and y'all could call in.
Yeah,
we can have
man,
a
give
big
us your
family.
Misbelief story. You might even win a bat to the Misbelief punch. $9,000 value. Call us, and I might give it to you for free. $9,000, you heard me?
You heard me?
Hifey, if you watching, let me see if is he watching? Is he responding? This is your song playing, man, and it's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Oh, why do I keep doing that? You need an iPhone.
We only play local artists. What's up?
I told my mama she's not allowed to see any customers because you know it runs in the family.
Y'all know what y'all can see?
Yes.
Everything.
You know what y'all can see?
me.
I'm worried about this one right here. Okay, so let's get it out now. You ready to get it out now? You ready? Shelly, get it out now. Nigga. That should be enough.
Shoot, if I had to guess who cussed in the room, I wouldn't have picked her.
No,
Pick my mom.
It wouldn't be.
Yeah, it will be. It will be.
Ain't that got Misbelief punch? Take mama, she working on something.
Oh, y'all want some punch?
I
Then
got.
I might slip.
Yeah.
I bet I'm never misbelief punch because then I might slip. Yeah.
I got ice. I mean, we've slipped before. The first episode, I said the C word too many times.
You
don't go on and
She like, you don't want to know.
There's a full letter C word. It's short for clitoris. Now, I can say clitoris, but it's a full letter word. So I say it a lot of times.
Jermaine's over there like, slips first.
Oh, this is quick, the studio version by Tank and the Bangas.
Yeah, it sounds different.
Before you get got, and ain't no telling what I'm gonna do tonight. Hey, Tank, this may be your radio debut for this song. For all of my millions of listeners. Millions all across the universe.
Billions.
It's called Father Comes Home for the World.
Oh, okay. That's in it.
That's
That's what's
you
going
in it?
on out here. That the East is going to be succeeding, possibly.
You like my body, don't see my face. My back's aching, my heart's tight, my booty shaking from left to right.
Next thing that I know, this is Tank and the Bangas. Mama, talk to the Facebook Live. I'm just smiling. Be pretty. Say something to people, man. This is a comedy show, man. If y'all are listening on the radio,
I can't believe all of them acting shy. I know y'all ain't
These
shy.
people got personality, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You gonna have one that might go with your mama? We're gonna talk about you raised millennials too.
Yeah.
You ain't raised millennials. We're gonna talk about that. That would be a good story.
Yeah. DC already told us how I used to be talking. Keep popping on the
True,
handstand.
it's true. Listen, she graduated from 35, class of 64. Wait, I'm sorry. 82. She was born in 64.
It's okay.
My bad. I've been drinking this week.
I know the truth.
She was voted best twerk in her graduating class.
I was about to say, damn.
That black don't crack and that light skin don't stretch. My mama yellow, I can say it.
Mine ain't that far from you.
Huh?
She ain't that far from you.
Your mama?
It's summer, girl. You gotta say it. Don't trip. Don't trip. Don't trip.
My back is aching. Bra too tight. My booty short.
Oh,
You
I'm
got
Shelly.
too right. Oh, get your cash right. Man, Tank, this studio version is dope. It's dope. I can't wait for that video to come out.
Mama, don't tap the mic.
If you wanna.
This is
I
my
think,
new screen.
Yep.
Didn't
Oh,
say that.
that's just right here
No,
for
you
you.
don't get no screen.
Two.
Your mama got
This
those.
is set over here.
The beats for your mama.
2 minutes. 2
My
minutes.
hair. That's what I'm saying.
This thing here.
Ooh.
I just said the hairdresser.
Also, y'all can catch us on the WBOK app. Download that. It's clear. You don't got to worry about sitting in your car using the radio. Then you got your phone, man.
Or go to the website, www.wbok1230am.com.
So many ways to check us out.
Mom.
Oshun, did you share
Oshun,
it?
you got to share it.
Your people are watching it?
You got to check?
No, I'm good. Good.
Then you can share it from your Facebook too, so your friends can watch it.
Oh, she did
You
already.
did? Good.
Hey, Angelina.
Well, Angelina. Okay, yeah, man, let's see who's been talking to us. Anybody been talking to us, Sean? You ain't reading no responses, man.
I'm about to come over there.
Angelina,
Williamson.
Actually, Angelina was watching.
You want to be like
You knew Angelina was watching? Or she
So
texted?
Lynne can listen to what on Facebook?
She can watch
Yeah.
the Facebook Live, she can download the app, she can go on the website, or she can listen to the podcast later on. We ready? We're going to introduce the co-host, and then we're going to go around and do the mamas after that. Because everybody more is here. Hey, on the radio. Hey, that is what's up, yo. We are back. We are back with the MisterBelief radio show. You are tuned in to WBOK AM 1230. And this is your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, Slim Waist, Babyface, deep voice #1 choice, for etc. You know me already. I mean, come on, I'm the Millennial Arsenio. I'm the only person who goes by that name, right? This is me. And my co-host is here in the studio with me. Who we got over there to my far left?
That's me. Hi, everybody. It's the one and only phenomenal Oshun.
Phenomenal woman, Oshun the Goon. And then who we got next to her?
It's your boy, that actor guy, MisterBats in the building.
My man, that actor guy. And then over in the booth, we got two people.
Two.
First one is Mastermind. Get all your phone sex needs.
Oh, man. If you need phone sex, listen, if you have a need for phone sex, he's the one to get at. Okay.
I'm sorry, Mama.
He's pressing the buttons and playing the songs for us. Who else we got over there? She is so 7-1. I love it. Keeping that black with India, man. All right. But you know what, man? This is the Mother's Day episode. This episode is entitled Your Mom.
Your mom.
Your mom, because guess what? Your mom is in the building. All right, I'm going to start off with my mom.
To my today.
Mine. D-Mom. What's your name, baby?
Mom.
Germaine.
I guess you ain't know we do taglines on this. Everybody do tagline. You know what? When we come back around, Germaine, we're gonna do us a tagline, all right? But over here to my right, who we got?
Shelly.
Come on, Shelly. Come on, Shelly, and you on the telly or something like that. Come on now.
Oh, yes. Okay, I like that. You
Come
gave
on,
me
now.
one.
Let's
All right.
do
Yes,
some
good.
taglines.
Okay.
I thought black folk can freestyle naturally, like harmonizing. And okay, what you got? And who's this next to Miss Shelly?
Nadine.
Nadine. That's what you want.
Oh my God.
Hey, everybody.
You know what? This is a family show.
mama.
This is a family show. You over here trying to entice people and whatnot. And then over there in the booth, We got somebody more. Who that is?
Ooh.
This is Zena.
What?
I'm still looking like a teen.
That's how you come up with a tagline on the spot, man. Indian Mack mama, she's been freestyling bars. You heard me? That is what's up, man.
Them two are so much alike.
I love it. I love it, man. We got so much personality in the studio right now. Even my sister sitting over there in the back sipping that Misbelief
Hey,
punch.
sister.
Hey, sister. What up, D? I love you, baby. So listen, all of these, the women who are not normally in the studio, they all have one thing in common. They raise millennials. That's my sister, Miss Zena, Miss Nedinne, my auntie Shelly, my mama, and even India Mack raised her a millennial or two. Just one?
Just one.
Just one. Just one. Okay, but you know what? We've been talking about being millennials this whole time, man. I wonder how it is to raise a millennial. Like, let me just give you a little bit to think about. My parents, can I just give them all the details? My parents, they had their first kid. My mom was
She gave
young.
this really hesitant look.
I know,
Like,
right?
I don't know what he's going to say.
My parents got married
We
young.
didn't discuss this.
They are generation baby boomers?
Yeah.
They baby boomers. And they got married. They got married. Hello? And had kids pretty young. And I feel like a lot of the things that older parents had to go through with raising kids, y'all probably just kind of bypass. Like, for instance, I remember our home being one of the first homes to have a computer in the house. Even before we were on the internet, we had a computer. We was playing solitaire all day. We was taking turns playing solitaire and writing Word documents.
And that Minesweeper, you can't forget.
I was the only one who knew how to play Minesweeper. Everybody else just pressed the buttons.
Yeah.
I knew how to play the game.
Guessing.
You heard me? On top of that, we still had a typewriter in the house. So they were still an old school type of, and we used a typewriter more than the computer because we didn't have no printer. So we typing out Word documents and having to go to the typewriter to get them done. So. And then one thing you mentioned to me a little bit a few days ago, Mama. Now I'm 31. My oldest brother's 32. Y'all talked about having an Atari in the house before, right?
Yeah, we did.
But we was too young for Atari. When we started playing video games, it was Nintendo. So that means that you and my daddy were just playing video games, right?
Yeah, I remember playing Ping or Pong. That was our first video game. It was a lot of fun. Since we started having kids young, we had to have other things to occupy our time.
Okay, so about how many hours a day you think you spend playing Pong? I'm just curious.
About 8.
And yet you had time to pay bills? Did you have a job, or was paying the bills? How?
Okay, I'm joking. We both held full-time jobs, of course, and at least one of us was in school. So we did what we needed to do. You know, we got bills paid.
And one thing I think was pretty good about having young parents raising kids was that, like, y'all were active. Like, remember, you had 3 boys. You played football with me more than my daddy did. Like, y'all was out there throwing the football with us. You taught us how to play dominoes and spades. you was young. You were pretty young.
Yeah.
You were a little girl. Pretty much, you wanted somebody to play with is what it seemed like. You wanted to go outside and throw the ball with somebody. And you thought having 3 boys was the perfect thing for that, huh?
I needed something else to occupy my time, for sure.
So, Oshun,
Oh, Lord.
your mother has a slightly different experience
Yeah.
because it's a lot of girls.
My mom has three girls and 1 boy, and my brother is actually the middle because my 2 younger sisters are twins. So when it came down to raising us, my mama did a lot of it by herself. For the later half of our lives, the beginning, her and my dad was still together. No, y'all was beefed out.
She better. You ain't gotta give her a signal to correct her on the air. Be like, no. I hope he's listening.
No. Well, don't get him started. But listen. My mama did teach us a lot of life lessons, like when it came down to playing with us and stuff like that, like your mom did with y'all. She did, like, but my mom is a different kind of mother. She made us play spades until the sun came up. If she lost her money, or if she lost her, like, if we won more than her, oh no, we was playing until she won again.
Why was your mama playing y'all for money though? Like, wasn't it her money? It was y'all had your own money.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. This is your oldest child, correct?
Correct.
So at what age did you give her like a key? You know what I'm saying? Like to give her some fake sense of independence.
It was after middle school.
I asked her. I didn't ask you.
It was rather late.
It was late.
Yeah, before she got a key. But let's go back to talking about playing cards.
Yeah, okay. Speak up. Project into the mic. Let's talk about playing cards.
Well, let me say this.
You was gambling with these kids?
Absolutely.
And you proud?
Yeah, I did.
She prepared us for the world.
Was it not your money? Okay.
But you asked them if they want to play cards again for money or gamble.
They probably don't, huh? Because they learn what it feel like to lose all your money to your mama, huh?
There you go.
But it's not just with money. She's like that. She's very competitive with everything we do. It's to this day my mama will say, if somebody say you want race, my mama will take and put flats on and race you from one corner to the next. My nephew, who was 5, she still raced him.
She need flats?
Yeah.
Times has changed.
And you see these shoes I have on right here?
Let the Facebook Live see what shoes they got on their platform. They wooden heel platform, so she ain't playing no games.
I'll take off and run in the niche.
I believe you.
She's so sad.
India Mack. Now that is a very unique experience. You and your mom both raised millennials. I kind of want to hear from both of y'all. Like, I want to hear from your mama first because she did it first. Miss Zena.
She did it first.
Wait.
That's
Oh.
an interesting topic for my children. They have 2 moms.
Go in. Who thinks you're bougie? Point them out.
Can we take a poll?
Who has ever thought you were bougie? What?
That's right, girl.
You heard she put the articulators on.
Bouginess? That's not even a word. She put a pink up and said bouginess. No. Yes. Hey, no, 7-1.
Come on.
I believe it, the way India talk. Get up on that microphone for me. Get up on it.
We grew up in the 7th. Well, they grew up in the 7th one. I'm from the 17th.
Hey, now,
Come
uptown.
on.
However, they grew up in the 7th ward, and they were considered to be a little bit above in that neighborhood.
And what?
They had everything that most children did. Now, me being a parent felt like they had everything every other child did.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I assumed until they would come home and tell me things. I'm like, what?
Like them kids ain't got drawers? Y'all got extra pairs of drawers and them kids don't? Oh, no, huh? Don't tell me what school she went to, because now we're going to start putting people out there.
That people take for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate when they see it coming from somebody else.
That's real.
Or they're being exposed to.
That's real.
She said, well, he felt rich because she thought she was rich because she saw so many kids who did not have what they had. It made me feel real good for my daughter too. Not just for my oldest, that she wants her child to grow up with the same childhood and the same days that she had.
That's what's up, Ms. Zena. You definitely
Come
did
on,
good.
Ms.
You did
Zena.
good with India and with India's kids. So India, you also raised millennials. You co-parented with your mom, right?
Yeah. And I just want to clarify something. I just want to say my mom made a lot of sacrifices, and growing up, I saw a lot of people whose parents did not make sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
And so it made me appreciate everything that she did.
To quote Precious Mama from the movie Precious, real women sacrifice. She said it, and when she said it, I really believed it.
No,
Precious
sir.
Mama said it to her face. But okay, so
Exactly. That's the wrong kind.
Precious Mama, of all the mamas
Precious
on
Mama
Mother's
said
Day,
it.
we
That was a
gonna
good
quote
mama, no?
Precious Mama.
That was a good mama, second only to Penny's mama from Good Times.
Oh.
All right, so you both raised. No, I'm not. No, that side eye you gave me from way in the booth was enough for me to never, ever throw you no shade. Well, you weigh, it's a glass between us. I'm scared you're gonna cut me anyway. You feel me? So.
But she wasn't directing it at you, was she?
Possibly. That's how it was the side eye that's raised girls. You know. So India, you also raised two millennials. You raised both millennials. Oh, the I-gen. Okay, but Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Young Prince.
I was at Dillard when I had him. I took about 4
4 days. Come on now. Get in it.
I dropped them on the Thursday. I was back in class on Wednesday.
Why?
Because
Finals
I
week?
graduate.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to. And my mom said, you're going to do it. You don't have a choice. So
That's what's up.
I got up. I mean, she had, I had to go on training while I was pregnant. Like, she'll just wake up in the middle of the night, be making random noise. He did work. I was, when he would wake up in the middle of the night, I was prepared for it. But she used to do some reading and training, and then the method that she used is kind of extreme, and it's things that I would never think of doing.
But it worked.
It's like, okay, Mom, I understand now, but I still think you're a little touched.
Oh.
Can we talk about touch mamas? Can we talk?
He already mentioned precious mama.
Connect from the break. We're gonna talk about the touch things. Each one, we done made them look real good, real quick for the first segment. When we come back, I'm gonna let you know the real about these mamas. But we got one more. We got 2 more mamas, but only one of them want to speak in the studio. My auntie Shelly, man. So you are the oldest of my dad's siblings. Yet from that generation, you have the youngest set of kids, right? So does that mean you raised millennials late? You started late? What does that mean?
Yeah, well, I started late. I got married at 21, and then I waited like 12, 13 years before I had my first one. And I would not recommend it, because raising millennials y'all are exhausting. And so I'm exhausted. I have a 23-year-old and a 19-year-old. So I have the youngest kids, some of the youngest kids, even though I'm the oldest mom.
So now, is that because from people in your generation believed in doing things in a certain order? Is that why you waited so late, or like what's the deal with that?
We just kind of wanted to get financially settled and that kind of stuff. I wanted to go to finish graduate school, etc. But you know what? You're much further from where they are. Like, you know me. Like if you're young, you kind of, I won't say grow up together, because hopefully you're already grown up. But you know what I mean. You have the energy, and your mindset is a little closer to where they are. Whereas mine, there's a pretty big gulf between my way of thinking and my 19-year-old ways of thinking.
And I, from my own personal observation, you've adapted to that very well. Like I heard you talking about your son. He's starting a business. I'm not going to talk about what it is just yet, but it's a very good one. And then it's such a millennial kind of business, but like you've thrown your full support behind it, right?
Yeah. But you know what? Yes. I definitely try to get in there, but it's like, when I wanted to get on Twitter, Lindsay was like, no, mama, because nobody's going to follow you and you're going to embarrass yourself. Exactly. So it's like stuff like that. So I definitely feel probably a bigger gulf between me and my kids than, people who had their kids, and they're closer in age.
Okay. Mastermind, we got 2 songs queued up and ready, man?
Yeah, we got 2 of them.
What's this first one we got coming up?
The first one I got for you is What About Trombone Shorty?
Oh, my man Trombone Shorty. What's the name of that song? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, all right. So we ain't gonna play too many artists that are nationally known, because it's a lot of local artists in this city that are trying to get some shine. If you are a local independent artist, you got some radio-friendly music you want played on my radio show, email it to TheMisbelief@gmail.com. Also, if you're a local business you want to advertise on the Misbelief radio show, email me at TheMisbelief@gmail.com and let's talk about advertising. This is Still Fly by the Big Tymers. All right, we're gonna dedicate this to people graduating today, man. Y'all better stay shy. You better. This is the Misbelief radio show with your host DC Paul and friends and mamas and everybody else, man. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Go, ma, go. Go, ma, go.
That was a good segment.
Go, ma, go. Go.
Mama, you the only one that get this. Dad, at least do something. She won't be all cute. Get out of here.
But can we talk about how when we was little, my mama used to make us perform? Like we used to have routines, and we used to have to be her background dancers. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about how?
So think of something embarrassing.
About my mama? I got
like
two.
mama.
Where you want to start?
I mean, just one. We're going to go around. You're going to embarrass
She better be careful.
You right, because she still paying my phone bill. Hello. I love my mama though. Thanks, Mom. You the real MVP girl. So, let's have our side conversation. I feel like Oprah Winfrey. You ready? Okay. The bathroom? Go downstairs. Don't go upstairs.
Okay, can I get this in the tub?
Yeah. I do it every show, trust me.
You alright over there?
Nah, just, you know when you swallow something without
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm good.
Do you know y'all kids are best friends? Y'all should be best friends.
Yeah, this is not our first time meeting, right? Did we meet before? Oh, so I probably.
Probably. No, she didn't go for the
Anybody want some punch?
I have a glass over there. Would you bring this?
You do?
Yeah.
No, I'm okay, thank you. You want some more water? Oh, okay, you're right.
Or maybe I just saw it on Instagram.
Probably.
Insta chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
You drinking agua?
No,
That's my mama cup.
Oh, you need water?
Yeah.
I think mine is on that windowsill.
No, she said that one for her.
You sure? Yeah, mine should be back there too, on the windowsill.
Yeah, punch it. Okay, we getting this.
Okay, who we missing? Madani's not coming, y'all, so I don't know if y'all caught that. So no Madani. Malik's not gonna be here. So no Malik. So I'll do St. Costa tonight. Also, it's definitely tourist season. Yes.
You think you appreciate it? No, I'm good. Thank you.
Are y'all having fun?
For those who don't know that.
So we got to tell embarrassing stories about our mama and stuff. And I don't know. Yeah, we got some. I'm going to tell one. My mama don't get embarrassed because she like really don't care.
See, my mama is filled with the Holy Ghost, so anything embarrass her.
Yeah.
The Lord don't allow it.
Well, typically after a certain age,
Yeah.
I don't care what other people think about me.
I was gonna tell this story. It's not an embarrassing story. It's like ghetto tales, like when you realize your mama ghetto. Because one time this lady had did something to she cursed my sister out, a grown woman, and my mama was telling the lady to come outside, and the lady wouldn't come, so my mama jumped over the gate and went in the house to go get her. But that's not really embarrassing, because she'd be like, yeah, and I'll do it again. And that's what I was going to say at first, but yeah, that was when I realized, I was like, my mama about that life. I was like 6 years old, and I realized, like, okay, I get it from my mama.
See?
But that's not the one time I get it. And she might got... Indeed, that is not true.
What story am I gonna tell about you though?
Fix it.
Get it together.
Right. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Cause you know what? It's like I don't think we see like a lot of embarrassing moments. I think a lot of embarrassing moments are more personal.
Right.
Things that we don't see. Right. Definitely. Yeah.
I have a funny one, but I don't think it's embarrassing. Can I tell a Mace story?
I remember when I was married, I would have done something that would have embarrassed my family, and my husband was outside. I was like, go on inside. I'll take care of this.
Right.
So we usually try to shield people from those times.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know we went to elementary school together?
And high school.
And
For real? I didn't know that.
Yep.
McDonough 42.
You went to 42?
Yeah.
I've never met too many people who went to 42. I went to 42. I graduated from there.
That's our school.
Yes. Your colors blue and white.
I remember
May they always light. Why do I know this? When you used to sing my country songs, why did they make us sing that?
Every morning.
I feel betrayed. But you know, you ever had Miss Mays for supper? And what she used to make us do every morning? Yep. What she used to make us say every morning?
That proud to be black speech.
Hey, black child.
Yep. Do you know who you are? Who you really are?
You know I still talk to her.
Miss Mays?
Yeah, she on speed. I love Miss Mays. I love you, Miss Mays. I love her. That's like my bestie. She changed my life.
Oh, congratulations to Megan. Graduated today from DU.
Yes, author of Crescent City Snow.
You
And
did
Alan
that,
the
baby.
Alligator, Constantine. That's not the title. That's his name, though.
Right.
The character name is
Alan
Alan.
the Alligator.
Alan Constantine.
Counts New Orleans.
Counts-
Alan's count something. Alan be counting.
Don't judge us, Megan.
Right.
I know you wrote the
You
book,
know.
though.
And you had that baby on your hip after graduation. You did that, girl.
We have something in common, too. Megan and I, we both graduated from college when our sons were 2. My son might have been 3, though. I graduated in 3 years.
I didn't know you had Jay and then went right back to school.
Yes, within days. Within days. I was walking around with a pillow and sitting like slightly to the side.
Oh.
And nobody believed I had it. Some people didn't even believe I had the baby. Cause they're like, why would you be here? I'm like, bruh.
Trying to finish, right?
You know, but you know your stomach don't go all the way down, so people are like, that's okay. Don't believe me. Whatever.
Showed up to graduation with the baby. He am.
But that was years later though. People thought I was crazy. Even professors, they were like, you really should take some time off. I was like, and lose everything that I worked for this semester. Like, I need to do this, and I need y'all to leave me alone. Let me just do it. If I die tomorrow, have a second line in my honor, straight up the oaks. Straight up the oaks. Look, for all my DU people, I do need a second line down the oaks. Anything ever happened to me, y'all, go ahead on down the oaks.
Yeah, you was.
My daughter had a festival at her school today.
Oh.
And because I do anything she asked me to do, I went. Not because I wanted to. That would be a lie. But because anything my daughter wants to do, she says, Mommy, I want to go, I go. Because my mom was like that. And I don't want to miss out on nothing.
My mom was like that too. I thought about that the other day. You was the football mom, the choir mom, the flag twirler mom. You was everybody. You did everything.
Yeah. My mom was like that too. I think she did it because she didn't trust me with nobody else.
And
I don't really think that it was about her wanting to do it.
Right,
She's
that's
like,
the reason why.
oh, they need somebody, I need to be there, so I might as well volunteer if I'm going to be there type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't think that it was in her heart desire to just volunteer for everything. Yeah. I'm like, man, she's like, oh,
And you
who's
know
going?
35,
Who mama going?
right, 35
oh, no,
choir
I have to come.
competitions was extensive. My mom was at every single one.
Let's talk about on Facebook Live.
Mamas.
Yo, Mo.
I beg your pardon.
This is the one time I will allow it.
We stay hitting each other with your mom jokes.
We supposed to do
But now
that.
that you're here,
I forgot to do your
I
mom joke.
feel like I can't say
I
much.
don't care. Tell me Zena come in the room so I can talk so you can hear it.
So you get a soda.
Man, I had it.
My mama know that. My mama already know we do that.
My
My mama already care.
She in town?
But we stay
Hope she
with
comes
each other.
in. She got a whole
Mama,
hour,
for no
a few
reason.
seconds. I forgot my embarrassing story about my mama.
Mine ain't embarrassing. It's funny though.
Whose phone is this over there?
Sean.
Oh, I got it. Y'all still tuning in? How many viewers we got? 2? It's a lot going on tonight. Hey, yo, welcome back to the MisterBelief radio show, y'all. This is WBOK AM 1230. I'm your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, and I got a full house in here tonight. Who I got over there to the right?
Hi everybody, it's me, the one and only Oshun.
She's sitting to my left, but she's
I know.
anyway.
I'm so used to going first.
And then to her right.
I'm so used to going first.
You good. Is that actor guy, MisterBats, in the building? Yeah.
And over there in the booth.
Mastermind playing all of these nice songs for you.
And then who else we got over there in our booth?
Nedinne, Mack.
Keeping it black.
Keeping it black, never wet.
All right. Brand new head wrap. I like it. And we got all of our mamas here. And this is the Mother's Day episode entitled Your Mom.
Your mom.
And my aunt is here, man. We got a whole lot of ladies here who raise millennials. And we are just trying to give them as much props and laughs as possible. Right? So we're going to just try to tell some embarrassing stuff about them real quick. This segment. Because we was praising them, making them sound like they were just phenomenal women doing everything right. My mama, she's pretty young. She raised millennials. Anybody else consider their mama got a profile on a dating app?
Mine doesn't.
My mama got a profile, and she pays for a profile on Black People Meet.
My mom not
She
here to
pays
speak
for
for
it.
herself. That seems like something she would do. I can't go under the
Miss Shari, if you're listening, you got to come to the station. I heard you just got in town. Come to the station and defend yourself, because Martin said you were on Tinder and Christian Mingle at the same time. Oshun, embarrassment.
Well, I don't have any embarrassing stories about my mother because she's sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost.
That's embarrassing.
Okay. And I was given a cease and desist order. So what I'm going to do is tell a funny story. One day my mom was going to get my brother from football practice or something of that nature because my brother's spoiled. He's her favorite. And he was in the car and he was playing with her mace. And my mama said...
He was playing with what?
Her mace.
Like
okay.
Pepper spray?
Yeah. So my brother thought it was a genius idea to spray the mace out the window, not realizing that the mace comes back full circle like a boomerang, right? So it hits everybody on that side of the car. Mama, brother, everybody got mace. Almost ended up in an accident.
Who was driving?
Mace down.
Your mama was driving. And you got a mace while you was driving?
Absolutely.
You a G.
And my brother was driving up by the churches and ended up, we were living in the east. Drove my brother all the way to the east without stopping to rinse our eyes.
Your mom was listening looking like, that's not even the craziest story. That's just like some normal stuff.
That's one of my radio-friendly stories.
You can tell that one. Go ahead.
We appreciate the radio-friendly story. Andy, what you got? Andy, embarrass your mom. Oh,
she used to stack it.
This blonde streak in her hair, and people thought it was she had colored her hair, but she does not color her hair. It was a track before people really wore tracks. So anyway, one day my uncle Darren, this is her youngest brother, he comes over. My mom used to wash the track and then put it in the tub to dry so that she could put it back in.
That's real. That's real. Frugal. That's how you get it done.
He turned around, he started, like he becomes hysterical and overwhelmed and crying. My mom's hair is falling out. Why y'all wouldn't tell me? Your hair coming out, you wasn't going to tell me. My mom was like, why put my hair in the He was like, I'm even more hurt now because you can
Oh, shout out to Uncle Zarin.
And after that, my Uncle Zarin, yeah. And after that, everybody knew that piece of my mama's head was weird because my uncle was everybody, my mom was just like,
oh, Miss Zena, where was you finding tracks at way back then? Where were you finding tracks? Because that wasn't as easy to find. Like, you can go to the brothers and get you a track now, but where was you making these tracks? You can go to the...
No, I don't know. It was just a piece. I was at the hairdresser, and I saw the lady put it in somebody's hair. And I always wanted color. But my hair doesn't take well to color because it was dark. It was really, really dark.
That black hair.
Yeah. So I said, well, cut me a piece and show me how to put it in. So after that, they're like, oh, your hair is so pretty. You got all people blonde and black. I said, oh, thank you. Now, what was more kicks than that is that I was dating somebody.
Oh.
Also did not.
Oh, no.
The deception. The deception.
Because of my brother. He said, you wear weave?
Oh.
I said, yeah, but my hair is still long. It's a color. That's all. For the longest, he was mad at me. And what is it with men when they find out you're just a little piece?
Listen, this is back in the 90s, because in 2017, if you have any of your real hair, I was surprised. Quite honestly. Oh, this is in the 80s? Oh, you was a pioneer of those
of the track.
Damn, what you would take the millennial. No, because if he was a millennial, he would not care about no fake hair. He would be used to it by now. Ain't nobody got everybody bald head nowadays. Everybody said me. So everybody said me. So not to Shelly. I don't have any of your children here to tell any of your embarrassing stories about you. Are you up for telling an embarrassing story about yourself? Is that a thing that you would do? Are you that cool? Would you embarrass yourself?
You're gonna have to come back to me on that one.
Okay,
I thought you had a story. No, I was bracing myself for your story about me.
Okay, so it's pretty embarrassing because my aunt is such a respectable lady. I saw her have a fist fight recently. If you ever seen your mama have a fist fight, it's just like you respect them as much as you can, and then that happens. Like, you know what, you're regular just like me.
Ratchet righteous. Righteous.
Let me tell you, she's real life saved and sanctified, but she throw these hands like and then use all the words that I can't say on the radio. I never heard her say she done been to school and things, but she said some words, some 4- and 3-letter words. I was like, whoa. So can I now say those words in front of you? Now that
no, you cannot.
Okay. Lucky you came to the radio show, because otherwise, if you came to the comedy show, I'm gonna let you have it. Oh, so man, it's the end of the first hour of the Misbelief radio show. It's about that time for us to take another break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about what's going on out here.
What's going on out here?
And continue with our other segments, like Marty's gonna give somebody that neck. You heard me. Oshun is gonna end it up with our Sankofa session.
I'll bring it back down for you.
Yeah, man, we got some things to talk about. But before we go, man, so this next song we're gonna play, Mama Fiyah Like Ayana, she got the show that comes on right before my show. Actually, hers ends at 6.
Mm-hmm.
And she played this song on her show. It's her song. And it's kind of dedicated to graduates, to black graduates, actually, man, because I'm gonna tell you, I was on the way here. The line to get to the UNO Lakefront Arena right now is ridiculous. Like, black folk are showing up in droves to go to the Lakefront Arena and see how people walk across that stage. Also, Dillard's graduation ceremony happened earlier today with Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, I was going to think what's going on out here. You feel me?
More on that later.
More on that.
On that later. But also, man, and you know, we're going to talk about graduation when we come back later. But right now, this is, what's the name of the song, Mastermind?
It looks like Turn It All Around.
Turn It All Around by Mama Fiyah Like Ayana. Go ahead and play that thing and stay tuned to the Misbelief radio show on WBOK. We'll be right back.
Don't get none on you.
None on you.
Don't get none on ya.
No.
Mama.
Y'all having fun? Yeah.
Shelly, Lindsay said she wish she was here.
Lindsay watching?
She got a story for.
Oh, tell us, Lindsay, if you're watching, is that Lindsay, if you're watching, 504-260-9265. We will put you on the air if you call in and give us a story about your mama. Call us and then talk to the Facebook Live so they stay entertained.
You talk to the.
I hope Miss Shari, I hope you're on the road and you're gonna be here real soon. And we got 1 more hour left, so she got the address. She got Oshun phone number in case you get in town. Tell her the side door is popped open for her.
Right, Mike's supposed to get her too.
We're looking for it. That's the one we're waiting on.
With the emergency. They it's out of order. Something wrong with it. It's been out of order. Shelly, you come and visit us from Jersey?
Yes, I'm here from Jersey.
You staying at the house?
Yep, I'm staying at the house. I miss my New Orleans.
Pack them kids up. Well, no, the school system. Don't pack them kids up. Tell them hurry up and graduate.
They don't want to play.
They don't want to play? We should have talked about the millennials and teaching their parents technology.
Don't even.
I don't know why it's not playing for you, Mother.
Okay.
I don't know. Facebook Live, look who's sitting next. Say hello to everyone.
Let's go, Facebook Live.
Why you took your glasses off and then squint?
Because I'm trying to see the people down here. Lindsay, Lombard, Randall Rosenborg, Donald Edward Lewis. What's up, people? I appreciate anybody tuning in, checking us out, man. Real talk.
Because we love you guys.
Hopping your grandma fence.
Oh. Y'all should tell us about y'all misbelief story. Mom, you got a misbelief story?
No, I don't have a misbelief story.
You never got pushed off the tree?
No, I didn't climb trees.
That's right. We had boy cousins for that, huh?
Yes.
See how they assign gender roles in my family? We couldn't do nothing. Shelly, you got a misbelief story?
How you guys doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
Here comes Sean so I can come get this camera back. Go ask Indian mama if she got a misbelief story.
Y'all don't mind if
Got
I
a
take y'all
misbelief
picture,
story?
right?
Misbelief story? She coming out.
Oh, come! You gotta tell your misbelief story. Your Japanese plum story. Huh? So her misbelief story gonna be a little different. They call them Japanese plums uptown, so
No, we call them plums.
plums, shiny, whatever y'all call them, baby. What's your story? Your misbelief story?
Okay, since I've been put on the spot like this and wasn't given a chance, it's kind of funny and it's kind of sad at the same time. I come from a family of 8, and we lived across the street from a guy named Mr. Hifey, and him and his wife lived across the street from us, and they had a plum tree, and the plum tree hung over his fence. You know, so you had the plums that hung over the ones that was in his fence. All of us is little, so it's all 8 of us, and we go running out, and we get under Mr. Hifey tree, and we pull all the plums that are hanging over the fence. So, yeah, Mr. Hifey came out, and he said, y'all get from under my tree. Stop pulling those plums from off the tree. So we tell Mr. Hifey, we only taking the ones that's hanging over the fence. We're not taking the ones that's in the fence. You ought to let us have this. So he said, okay, I'm going to fix y'all. The next time y'all come over here, I'm going to put poison on the tree. You're not going to know which ones have poison. So Nedinne and Ezeb, who is my mother, God bless her soul, God rest her soul at this point, heard him and came over there and told him, now you won't be able to do anything. She cut half of that man's tree down so that he could not do anything to it. So we had plums all that day after she had cut his tree down. And that's my misbelief story, better known as plums in the 17th ward.
We call them Japanicans. We used to fish Japanicans all the time. So y'all got stories called maple leaves. Some people call them plums, and we call them Japanicans.
Okay.
On the West Bank. And that's what it is.
Okay, so you're from the West Bank.
What's your story?
My story?
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of stories.
Misbelief story. Give me one.
Well, it's not really a misbelief story. It's a pear story.
A pear story?
Because my neighbor used to grow pears.
Oh, pear tree too?
And we used to jump the fence and climb the tree and get our pears and all that. She used to be hollering, get out of my tree, picking my pears.
It's interesting how they have these beautiful trees but don't want to share the fruits, the free fruit with children.
We used to pick their maple leaf, their pears. We grew tangerines, and God bless the day when my grandmother was living, we grew tangerines in our backyard. They was green and we still was eating them. They're supposed to turn yellow, right? We'll peel them, rinse them off and eat them. We'll take the lady pears and peel them and put sugar on them and eat sugar pears.
Yeah, because people don't want you to take them, but it's impossible for them to eat, for one household to eat all the fruit that grow on the tree.
If you know it,
it's impossible.
Our house right here, Miss Ann's house right here, and the other lady house in the back. So she had a big backyard. But how can you see us climbing a back fence, climbing a tree to get some pears?
They hear you.
Because the pears, they was not green. They was like yellow green. Mm-hmm. They wasn't all the way right. But
we bite half of it, threw the other half away.
Yeah, we used to still be picking up. But we used to pick the maple leaf and the blueberries. And my grandfather would holler, y'all eating them snake berries?
Oh,
snake.
yeah.
I remember we used to play across the street from my grandmother's house, and my grandfather used to call it the banquet. I'm like, what is going on? It's a banquet. Because they told French bacon on it. Mm-hmm. Get off that goddamn banquet. Banquet? We used to be playing on the banquet.
What's that?
The neutral
ground.
Oh, all right.
They call it banquet. My dad said a banquet. He called it the banquet.
If you have like a house, we had a big old nice little house, and across the street they had a big old long neutral ground with trees, and we used to play football, anything. We used to play on the neutral ground. Mm-hmm. And my grandfather used to call it a banquet. Get off that banquet. And I tell y'all get off that banquet. I'm like,
Yeah.
stop that goddamn choking. Choking? What is choking?
I throw it.
Yo, welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show. This is your host, DC Paul, and that song was called Affirmation. I'm not sure who it was by. My stepbrother, he goes by Stacks. He sent me this song, and it was dope, man. So, Troy, if you're listening, man, call in, 504-260-9265, or hit us on the Facebook Live. Let us know who sang that song. It's called Affirmation, and it was dope. Before that, we played, what was that song we played by? It was called Turn It All Around by Mama Ayana, Fire Like Ayana. By the way, I'm DC Paul, and I'm here with the Misbelief Radio Show with my cool-ass co-host. We're going to the booth first. Who's that in the booth?
It's your boy Mastermind in your booth.
Keeping him on his toes. Who else in the booth?
Keeping it black with India Mack.
I heard that. And then over here to my left.
Oh, it's finally my turn. Hi, everybody. It's Oshun.
That wasn't a tagline, first of all. And secondly, I don't like your tone of sarcasm.
You ain't gonna check me in front of my mama. That's what we're not gonna do, Ike.
Miss Nedinne, step out. Because I'm finna fine your ass. All right, and then and Bats. I'm sorry, and then to her right, who we got?
It's that actor guy, MisterBats.
And all our mamas in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick and give us a tagline. You had time to think of one.
All right, Shelly from the telly.
Hey, Shorty from the telly, and who we got?
Nadine from the hood.
Nadine from the hood. What up? Who else we got?
This is Germaine from the Fast Lane.
Oh, that's my mama. Oh, you heard me. And over there in the booth, who it is?
Zena, still looking like a teen from that 17.
Hey, I love it, man. We are out here having fun. This is the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK. And this segment is called What's Going On Out Here?
What's going on out here?
This is where we talk about local news, talking points, topics, events, people, whatever's happening locally that's worth talking about. Say, Bats.
Yeah.
What's going on out here?
All right, man. Okay, you want to go events or you want to go news stories?
What's on your mind?
What's on my mind? You want to go events or you want to go news
Oh,
stories?
man. I want to go events first. I feel like that's an uplifting topic. What you got?
Well, okay, I want to say first off, shouts out to our dude, Lawrence Webber Jr. He's in Ain't Misbehaving.
Oh, what up, Lawrence? A member of Gumbo Monster.
You dig? And he's the Fats Wilder cat in Ain't Misbehaving. And it's happening at BB Stage Door Canteen, National World War II Museum, 945 Magazine Street. Performances at 8 Thursdays through Saturdays and at 1 on Sundays through June 25th.
So when I saw it was through June 25th, that's why I procrastinated on going. I was gonna go yesterday, but I was like, damn, I got a long ass time to go see that thing. So Lawrence, we coming. We're gonna come together. Actually, we're gonna all go to Gumbo Monster. Everybody who know and love Lawrence, India, and all friends. We're going together. Yeah, man, because I love Ain't Misbehaving, the music of Fats Wilder. I'm not sure if Fats Wilder was from New Orleans or at some point he lived in New Orleans. You would know, huh, India? I thought he was one of our hometown heroes, no? Fats Domino. Okay, listen, I went to public school. I went to Cuz.
How you get those two people?
Word or so, because they both of their first names Fats. It's easy to get it confused. Anyway, Oshun, what's going on out here?
I have a news story, actually. Well, semi-news. I just want everybody to know that it is the last day of May is the day for you to actually pay your excess real estate taxes. So make sure that your grandparents' taxes paid. Make sure y'all taxes paid. It's that extra millage that y'all voted for because nobody didn't read. They just pressed the vote for yes. So y'all have to pay extra.
We didn't read.
Because we paying these extra taxes.
Okay.
So don't forget to pay that extra tax, y'all.
And that's at the end of this month?
It's the end of this month, or you will get a 1% increase. So we don't want to pay that 1%, so please make sure you pay that tax.
That's what's going on out here. India Mack keeping it black. What's going on out here, Mama?
I'm borderline depressed about these things. But in other news, Junk Masters, my favorite thrift store, right there on Bayou Road, they are closing.
Oh, wait, they just opened.
They just had their 1-year anniversary about a month ago. But they are resetting and they're going to come back with a new project. But they are closing tomorrow. They're having a closing sale from noon to 3. So go out there and get those deals on Bayou Road.
I'm going.
Broad and Bayou Road. Junk Masters on the second floor on top of that.
I'm going to get every sweater they have. You know, man, they got me so right last season. So, That's your favorite consignment store?
That is my favorite.
So I can't say it's my favorite.
Because it's not a consignment store.
A curated thrift. Well, I can't say it's my favorite curated thrift because my favorite is Charlie Boy Nola on Aretha Castle Haley. But they specialize in all men's clothes. That's probably why that's my favorite and not yours. They have vintage stuff as well as stuff like by local designers, local artists, and some stuff you can only find exclusively at Charlie Boy Nola. They own Aretha Castle Haley and I believe Josephine in what used to be a barbershop. Yeah, man, so go holler at Torrance and Zenetta. Zenetta Flowers. They're cool ass people. I can say ass on the radio, right? Cool ass people, and they own a curated thrift store for men on OC Haley. I saw it. I shared it too, man. They got me so right at Charlie Boy, but also at Junk Masters. There's 2 black-owned consignment shops here in the city. Support them, and we're gonna look out for what Junk Masters is doing in the future. They're getting. Is it a new shop or is it a?
Coming out with a new project.
Oh, we're gonna leave it at new project. We're gonna stay tuned for what they're doing. Right. That's what's up. So, Bats.
Yeah.
No, I got it. What's going on out here, man?
What's going on out here, Paul?
All these graduates. First of all, who's Paul?
Yes, you, Paul.
So, all right. I'll take it, man. All these folk is graduating, man. A lot of it happened today. Suno graduated at the Lakefront Arena.
Yes.
I saw, I know it's not a HBCU, but Loyola had a commencement ceremony. I believe it was at Superdome. Dillard had theirs in the Oaks. I wonder what that was like because it rained yesterday. We ain't finna do the DU chant. We get it. We get no. We get it. DU. DU. I swear.
Y'all should see the way our mama's looking. Our mama's like, what is going on? What is going on?
Going to HBCU is like joining the gang. You gotta learn the calls and the hand signs and things. You gotta give the grip every time you see one of your fellow.
I mean, and we love it because you hate it so much.
So
that's why
so
we gotta keep doing it.
All right, much respect to you, man. It rained.
Shouts out to Janelle Monique for telling the Dilla grads.
We was going there, man, because so it rained a couple of days ago, but like the Dilla graduation happens in the Oaks amongst those beautiful old school white buildings and the beautiful oak trees. I wonder what it was like today. Were they moist? Was it moist ground you were walking across for the commencement ceremony? I'm curious. And then Janelle Monáe gave the address apparently. Mm-hmm. I wonder if she was moist. Indy, you had something you want to say? What you want to say?
Thank you.
No, tell me.
Oh.
My mom is sitting right next to me. You got it.
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Look, I won't let my mom retaliate because she don't know what you can't say on the radio. Otherwise, you'd be in trouble. But you got that. Touche. So, I mean, so Baz, what did you hear? I saw that somebody went live from the Dilla commencement ceremony. Did you get something? Anything you want to say about it? I mean, outside of it being beautiful, I don't know if it was moist out there, but like it's a beautiful scenery for like black people to graduate in. And I want to hear something great that happened there. Did she say something?
I mean, she says from what I saw, the speech was pretty short, but she's one of the biggest thing that they taken from it is choose freedom over fear. And that's the headline. And you know, if you go into the store, there's one on NOLA.com, there's one on the Advocate. She's going there, she was talking about it was her first commencement speech, and she was just telling everybody that it's a beautiful thing to have the right to have the American dream. And one thing I really loved about it, because I can't skim through and tell you, but one thing I really loved about it, this was the same day, you know, Donald Trump just gave a commencement speech.
Where?
At USC, I believe.
What's US University of South Carolina?
Somewhere recently. He had
what is that?
And you know, and they had all that controversy with the fact that Bethune-Cookman let Betsy DeVoe come and speak.
What are people doing? How much?
So
it paying people to come.
So it was just beautiful to get Janelle Monáe at Dillard University, a young black woman of success, of someone you can respect, speaking to students who can identify with who's speaking to them. Because if Donald Trump came and was trying to talk to me for some commencement, we'd just been booing and shaking, going crazy.
I'm gonna tell you the truth though. You said somebody we respect. I lost respect for Janelle Monáe when she took that stance for like women should hold off on sex until people have. It was something that was just like kind of I think tone deaf is the word somebody used, because it implied that like misogynism and women's rights are something that's like solely on straight men, meaning like if you withhold sex from men, then women will get their rights. But I mean, I don't think that's what it's about. So I mean, you know,
I think in that quote she said that across lines though. Didn't she say that but to gay people too? I think it was across lines. She was saying people should hold off sex from their significant others.
Okay.
I'm not sure because as soon as she said women stop having sex, I kind of tuned out being biased, and I'm like,
right. I feel like folk are allowed to.
But I want at least quarter right.
To take a stance, and these stances got to be perfect. I hope at some point somebody educated her about how they're just a little bit ignorant, and maybe that's why she was allowed to speak.
And it wouldn't work anyway. If you
it wouldn't work. Just like she watched the movie Chirac and was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna do that in real life. I'm gonna do that. That's smart."
Not Chirac.
Yeah, Chirac. That's pretty much what happened in Chirac.
Yeah.
India. Are we on the same topic, or you got to know what's going on? The same topic?
Yes, I just wanted to clarify. Donald Trump spoke in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh, well, there you go.
Lynchburg.
Makes sense.
According to the Huffington Post.
Makes sense.
Oh,
probably because
he felt at home.
He thought it was called Lynchtown. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll go to Lynchtown.
What he lynch
I'll buy a
about?
home in Lynchtown.
Right.
Yeah, sounds fun. I love it. Oshun, what else going on out here?
On Saturday, May 27th, from 6 to 8, they're going to have a Freedom Foundation presents Criminal versus Gentleman Part 2, What Defines the Black Image, the Black Male Image. It's going to be hosted by Mr. Oliver Tymers, and it's going to be at 1700 Conti Street at the Christian Unity Baptist Church.
Shout out to former City Councilman Oliver Tymers. He's got a radio show on this station. I believe it's every day, but I mean, he's woke. He's woke as they come.
3 hours too. It's like this morning, 6 a.m. to 9:30 or 10 or something like that.
3 whole hours about how the governor ain't about nothing.
Nothing.
That's pretty much what the show is about. And listen to him. Listen to him. I ain't got to tell you what it's about, man. Shout out to, I've been on the show twice. Shout out to OT, man. Cool dude. I got what's going on out here. They're talking about the New Orleans East seceding from the rest of New Orleans. What? Now, wait, hold on. What? What? I'm a whole East Beast out here. Born and raised, you heard me. And I read an article about it. You know, it's so much, and it's not just the East, but it's also the East and the lower Ninth Ward, which is almost the whole Ninth Ward except for the upper Ninth Ward, the St. Claude area, whatever. So it's a pretty big landmass because it's a lot of undeveloped landmass. So I read the article and it kind of made sense to me, but no, I'm not trying to first of all, I'm making some jokes about the West Bank, right? Mm-hmm. So then for my area to be not considered part of New Orleans no more.
That's a beautiful irony.
It's a beautiful irony, and I'm just not going to accept it. I don't want to be a part of it, man. What y'all think about that? You think that the East could or should? I mean, because apparently there's a lot of tax power in that area. Then again, it's a lot of undeveloped. It's not a whole lot of businesses. So many residential neighborhoods where the people ain't coming back. Hold on, they say that although District E has the largest land space, a city spokesperson estimates it generates 7 to 8% of the city's overall property tax revenue, and there are about 80,000 people living there, which is equal to 4 other districts.
Yep.
So that's kind of enough space and possibly people to secede and be considered East New Orleans. But do you know
how much they could build on that marshland, though?
Well, hold on, wait. Can you build on a marshland?
Yes.
You know it's sinking?
Yes. I'm about to say where you think you living.
Okay, but yes, you can build on it, but is it the smartest idea to build on? I mean, we grew up in Michoud, and the levee used to be we used to ride our bikes down the levee in Michoud. I went there a few days ago. That levee is a hill, and I'm being generous when I call it a hill, which kind of to me shows in my 31 years I've seen Michoud right there on the swamp sinking. So is it even smart to I mean, that's far east. That's almost
that's the part of the East, but we're being generous in New Orleans by counting it as part of New Orleans.
Yeah, that's pretty
Feel
much.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait, you talk about the West Bank.
We've been generous. Okay, yeah, okay.
You talk about
I will admit.
Us in the 7th Ward, when you say miss you a little woods, we dang, that's like going to the West Bank.
The little woods is far out there. It's still Orleans Parish though, so it counts. It's still the 504 area code. That's where I grew up. I ain't that far east no more. I'm still the East Beast, but I ain't that far east. You know, I ain't learned how to speak Mandarin.
After Katrina, East started feeling like the East Bank, though.
It did,
You know what I'm saying? It starts feeling like it's a cutoff. It doesn't feel as homely and home.
So do you think that's enough for it to secede and be its own city?
I don't think they should secede, but I understand the thought process of it because a lot of that, you know, all this land has been getting developed in the city. Then you go to the East and you see all of these things that still as if it was 10 years ago. That makes no sense.
Jazzland, man. Jazz flags. Oh my good, jazz flags. It looks horrible, man. Right now, the best thing about Jazzland is if you break into it illegally and take pictures, you'll get some good shots.
Really good
shots. Other than that, man. No, Mom, what you think about the East seceding from the rest of the city of New Orleans?
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea, but I agree that there is a lot of undeveloped land now.
Yeah, so much. I mean, they talked about the Winn-Dixie's closing, so they finna close the Winn-Dixie, the one on Chef.
You're right.
Chef and Louise.
So it's still gonna be one further down Chef, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be the only supermarket in the East.
Right, they remodeling that one and they closing the one further up. So my question is, why would they take that Winn-Dixie away? I guess because Walmart pushed them out of business. I can understand that, and they weren't doing as well. But people still go to Winn-Dixie.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Winn-Dixie is his own brand as well.
And then we just got our own hospital in the East.
And it's crazy in 2017 for you to have to say it like that.
I know, because growing up, man, there was several hospitals in the East, man. Like the East used to pop.
It was popping. It's where the prominent black people was going.
The East was popping. I remember when we had a plaza, New Orleans East
Yeah.
Plaza.
Remember the plaza now.
And then movie theaters. Remember,
The Grand.
I think it was like the Grand.
Remember
Exactly.
service merchandise?
Service
merchandise is in the East. Right, I'm taking you all the way back. Okay. I'm just saying, man. And then if you ride through the East now, I'm a dreamer. So I ride through the East, I just see like, oh, that could be a theater. That could be a club. That could be a school. You know,
But I
like,
think that's the purpose, to give them more ideas, to say, hey, we'll take our land away. We will take this and divide this from this, and we can turn it into this, a bigger, bigger space.
if we have that much, just say 80,000 people living in that district, if it's enough like buying power, it sounds like a good idea. I'm just gonna be against it till I die.
They have so many unpaved streets in New Orleans East that have names.
Oh, I would have to clean up my image and everything else. But there's you know what? Let's revisit DC for mayor of New Orleans East a little bit later. Who remembers St. Stephen City? That's Greater St. Stephen. That's the community neighborhood that they had bought. And I mean, it was pretty much a self-sustained neighborhood. They had everything behind those gates, right? It was like, I don't think the church was back there, but it was school. They didn't have a grocery store, so I guess it wasn't totally self-sustained, but it was houses. If you were to see it now, man, it belonged to the snakes and the wild boars. Like, it is out there. It's sad, man. And that made me excited when I first saw that. That was like a black church-owned community. And if to all my millions of listeners, if anybody is a developer, man, go look into New Orleans East before they start gentrifying that. Like, I mean,
But call me first so I can get on that
frontier.
consultant aspect of it.
And you're right. So we finna take a break. Mastermind, what you got?
I have something very fitting for you.
What's that?
This next one is by D1 Sallie Mayback.
Oh,
Shouts out.
Shout out to D1.
They got a whole new set of products.
That's cool, man. I love it, man. We're gonna play that song. We're gonna go to break. When we come back, Mama Bats is in the house. She just got in town, and she's gonna join us on the air when we come back in just a moment. Y'all stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK.
Surprise, my
Hey, Miss Shari.
Hey, Miss Shari.
What up, Dominique? I'm assuming you
Don't act like that.
Tell me your name, not Dominique.
I know.
Tell me your name, not Dominique.
supposed to tell you this.
What?
Oh,
Sister. What's up?
Oh, Miss Shari's my mama.
How you doing? Good to meet you. Miss Shari, you done came up in the building. Hi, girlfriend. Baby. That's my mom over there. Who's up? Come on, Miss Shari.
I got Misbelief Punch over there if you want to have a sip. I know you've been on the phone.
Listen, now,
Y'all just raw. It's a raw.
how you doing? Hey, girl, how you doing?
So back, you want to share with Michael, your mom?
I love your daughter.
Oh, you gonna throw things at her? You gonna throw things at her?
We just got here.
You do things like that. It seems like that's what you're doing today. I'm curious to see how you do it.
I know, I want to see too.
I don't know. I gotta think about it.
We gotta play catch up.
Are you a millennial as well?
I was like 100 miles
Going
an hour.
between 02 and 82.
Oh my God, I have
You
never
look like-
driven that fast
Yeah,
in my life.
01? Oh, she's almost not a millennial. She's going to 01.
Yeah.
So she's technically at the beginning of the iGen generation.
She made it to millennial. Yeah, no.
But just barely.
Barely, but she's still 82 to 02.
She's a cusp.
Cusp. 82 to 02. She's still down.
Proud big brother. Ooh, that thing slid up when she walked in that door.
I'm so glad y'all made it.
Oh
I'm
my
so glad
God,
y'all made it.
I was going up and I said over here. I was going so fast to get here. I have never gotten to New Orleans this fast from Atlanta ever.
Oh my God, all of our mothers are here. Did you
Hey,
see where we get it
Facebook Live,
from?
do you see what's happening here, man? All of our mamas, all of the misbeliever mamas, minus Mastermind, and Madani and his mama are doing something pretty sacred right now. But man, our mamas and my auntie, we here. You heard me?
Ain't it a blessing?
Ain't it a blessing? Oh, by the way, we gotta talk about Lanyap. DJ Rockaway and Lanyap is coming up after this. I'll be emceeing that thing at Tipitina's.
Nada. Keep that.
Oh.
It's gonna be a good podcast. Oh,
they love each other. Dominic, you want to sit down and do? They got more chairs to do.
Yeah, I'm only standing here to take pictures of people that's on the side of the
How
door.
old is it?
No.
No.
I didn't want to do the math. Somebody do the math for me. All right.
She just 15. That big brother was about to get
That's why I asked. I didn't want to do the math. No. What that mean? That was the easy one to do, actually.
No.
Because it's just 2017.
That's my little baby. The other side of the window, I'm gonna go up.
Oh my God.
Talk to Facebook Live.
Yeah,
That's why this misbelief punch y'all keep talking about.
It's a whole batch over there. It's a $9,000 value for this misbelief punch.
You never get your godmom?
I don't want her even, no.
Like, wait then.
Anybody else going to hang after this? No? Yes. Lanyap and Tipitina's, DJ Rockaway, plus CoolNasty and Quentin Hakeem. Actually, we're going to play CoolNasty song or Quentin Hakeem song coming up next. That makes sense.
Yes.
Any of them get your chair. She probably tickled pink, huh?
I'm tired.
I'm not there really. Don't take me.
Where's Joseph?
Spend some time to take me.
He's in Miami this weekend.
Who, Joseph?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because one of his LBs is graduating. I saw the pictures. He did good.
Oh, they're going to come. He's
Selling his body.
Sometimes money get tight. You gotta just go get it, man.
In Miami, of all places?
Joseph, you know, like,
Wow.
he red, trying to catch that tan, be like it's going.
So, oh, this is Optimistic by CoolNasty, the Black Boy Joy Anthem. Say, Sean, when that battery get low, I should have my backup.
Emergency charger.
And we only got 30 minutes left. Y'all. We doing good. This is a good episode so far.
It's a good
You got
episode.
yours ready?
Mm-hmm.
You got yours ready, Beth?
For what was going on, Chip?
No.
The neck.
Yeah.
Okay, so you probably have to do that out of this segment.
It's gonna get you lit.
We're going to catch him with Michelle. I don't want to get
You're gonna pitch with Miss Shari, and then you'll probably go right to that.
I'm not a big drinker.
I'm talk about
I'm not a big drinker at all. But I want to try
CoolNasty and
this.
Rockaway at Tipitina's.
real slow.
Drink your cane.
Oh my God.
So after St. Copa, we're gonna do like a
I had 2 sips. I was like,
That's your son, you don't get lit?
I don't drink.
we're not big drinkers.
He's not.
I'm saying.
I'm safe, mama.
I'm not. I'll drink like daiquiris every now and then and different lows, but like rum, I'll have to sniff. I have to and that's the mama believes. So she watch everything that I do. This one, really? She watch more like no than Martin does. She watch everything I do. She only 15.
Do you approve of this?
Let me know. And when we get in the car, she gonna say something. I was watching you, Mom. I was watching you.
And you go back at yourself.
Right there.
Let me know. Cause I know you run things. Like she don't want to say nothing.
She might not still be watching.
You know, I'm the baby too, so I know I do.
Oh, we see.
They can hear y'all. They can hear y'all. They can hear y'all on the line.
It's your party. With red cups everywhere.
They can hear you.
Misbelief punch.
This is pretty good. It tastes like orange juice.
Say it again.
Don't drink it
Say
fast.
it
It tastes like orange juice.
Don't drink it fast, though.
It'll sneak up on you.
Yeah,
and
right.
Get nothing on you.
So you guys actually pick the fruit and make it yourself? Like moonshine?
He'll explain it off camera.
Right.
Yeah, we pick it.
Would you like to
We got
know?
photos. I climbed the tree and
Would you
you
like
like
to know?
DC, tell them about that time I climbed the tree in hills.
Oh, we got pictures.
Yeah.
You got
I
pictures. We did a whole
climbed it.
photo shoot, man. She found a MisterBelief tree in heels, and then she was dropping them down to me. I was catching them like this. That's how we got so many MisterBeliefs to make the punch.
How long does it take to make it?
He's climbing trees all over the city.
How long it takes you guys to make it?
7 hours per batch.
They have to cultivate.
It's kind of like being in labor. It's slow at first, and then it just happens real fast.
But the end product make you so proud. The end product be having radio shows and everything. They be so proud.
Yeah, you feel like
it all started
a
from
brand, you feel like a brand new parent, kind of like a mother.
And I ain't taking no more questions about the punch. You just get you some.
Get your some.
You know where to get it. TheMisbelief@gmail.com. Hit me up. I like doing big batches. If you're having any kind of event, any kind of party that would help draw people to your party, hit me up. I'll sell you a big batch for a pretty good price. Get people to come out to your party and support you.
They got 2 phones running to.
Yeah. Tell them it's 2 songs playing.
It's 2 songs. Yeah.
It's 2 songs playing. Oh man. That's right. There we go.
There we go. We still a work in progress. You guys are doing
It's episode 12 though.
I know it went so fast. And we still haven't got it. I know, we so grateful. Because it's really, like you guys really do have some good topics. You even was listening when your baby wasn't here. Now that's dedication. Yeah, it's like you guys have some really good topics. I mean, it's interesting. For me to listen here, it takes more than 2 hours. I make sure everything's done, and then I put my laptop.
Hey, but you watch it, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, you guys really have things to say that are important.
Hey, did you catch that on the
Mama, I'm important. Yes, you are.
All right, Mama, people listen to what I say. Can you believe it?
I know. All them days you told me shut up.
We coming back.
It worked.
Oh, man. We got to have an hour left. You know, we ain't going to take no more breaks to the end.
Okay.
You heard that? No more breaks to the end. We're going non-stop. Next 30 minutes. 3, 2, and welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. That was Optimistic by CoolNasty, one of my favorite bands in the city. They are booked tonight at Lanyard at Tipitina's with DJ Rockaway. Also booked is Quinn Hakeem, whose song we're going to play toward the end of the end of the show. And I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. This is the Misbelief radio show on WBOK AM 1230. And we got a full house up in here. You heard me? Up in here. So I'm going to start, you know what? I'm going to start to my right. Who that is?
Nedinne from the hood.
Nedinne from the hood. And then to her left, who that is?
Shelly from the telly.
Shelly from the telly. And then over here, who this is?
Germaine in the fast lane.
Germaine in the fast lane.
Yeah,
and then my co-host, my main man, who that is?
What's good, shit? It's that actor guy, MisterBats.
Oh, but guess who just showed up in the studio?
Yeah,
his mom.
My mom.
Who that is?
Let him know.
Mama Bats.
You gotta get closer.
Mama Bats from the ATL.
Oh, Mama
You
Bats
ain't from no ATL.
I'm from here, you know, living in
Don't be
Atlanta.
repping no
I
ATL.
came and drove all these hours to
She just
I'm
got
not
off the
repping
road
ATL.
from the
I live in
ATL.
ATL.
That's fair. But over there to his left.
I'm cracking up. It's me, Oshun.
And over there in the booth, who that is? Mastermind just working, but behind Mastermind, who we got? India Mack and her mama.
Zena from that 17.
Hey, Zena from that 17. And we all out here, we millennials, or we raised millennials, or we just some cool ass people here in the studio, you heard me, having a good ass time. We still talking about what's going on out here, are we not?
Know what's going on out here.
Well, first of all, Bats, your mama is what's going on out here.
That's what's down.
Okay, she just drove how many hours?
7 hours.
You got
6 hours.
Get up on the mic, mama.
6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours.
You look like you just came out of, like, you ain't drove nothing. You wasn't stressed. You wasn't sweating. You wasn't.
Ask his sister.
So you did the makeup and the hair, Dominique? Are you responsible? Man. So, Mama Bats, so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
You raised one millennial and one millennial cusp. She's on the cusp. She's the last year of being, or the second last year of being a millennial. We talked about our moms and their experiences raising millennials. You were a pretty young mom, right? So tell us about your experiences growing up, but also raising a millennial. And I think both of y'all would be good to talk about this one, and maybe even all three of y'all. But we're going to start with y'all two.
Wow, it's different. Raising no. Okay, good. Doggone, y'all gone.
Get on that mic, mama. Let's see what you're saying.
Martin and Dominique were like really different, I guess. Martin was a little laid back. Dominique is feisty.
Yeah, well, he was born in the 80s. She was born in the early 2000s. So, yeah, I'm hesitant to say y'all in the same generation. I want to hesitate, but technically y'all are, right? Yeah. So tell us more about Martin and Dominique. And get up on the microphone.
No, she just told me to pull it this way.
Yeah. Either you're going to project, talk loud, or you got to get up on it like me.
Oh, okay. Well, wow.
She was like, neither.
I don't even know what
I ain't neither one.
Wow, because they both are just gifted. Wow. Martin, well, a quick story with Martin, I don't know how.
You see what you saying, lady?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, well, with Martin.
Hold on, do you know what words you can't say on the radio, first of all?
When I was driving, those words, Dominique, I guess I can't say.
Yeah, no. Don't say any of those words. I ain't trying to get fined by the FCC. But what you got?
Well, I guess by me being a young mom, it was really different because I had to really change everything. It was going back to, I had to work and finish high school because my mom wasn't having it. But with Martin, he was supposed to be placed up for adoption, and the nurse gave me Martin, and she wasn't supposed to do that. And so I left Martin at the hospital, and I was just crying and boo-hooing, and my sister was upset, my dad, my mom, and so I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't sleep, I wouldn't do anything until they went to get my kid. So my mom said, as soon as she got to the hospital, they were about to place him up for adoption, because I didn't know where they were going. I just was on a hunger strike because I wanted my baby. So needless to say, I came home, and there was Martin in a yellow blanket, and my mom was like, well, he's your baby. No child of mine is going on welfare. You're going to finish high school. You're going to raise this baby, and we're not babysitting. That, she was like really strict. That lasted a brief minute. Martin was spoiled by everybody. Spoiled by everybody. So, and then with this one, I prayed for her because I was like, oh, I want a daughter. I want to be able to do her hair. I want a little girl. I'm like 31. I want a girl. I already have a boy. Martin wanted a sibling, and Martin was like,
no, stop doing that.
Yes, you did. You told me you wanted a little sister. You wanted a
no
sibling.
offense, sister. I did not ask for a sibling.
But it was like I kind of waited.
15, 16?
Yeah,
like 16.
Okay.
Like
it was like I said that when I was like 5
I
years
knew
old.
you then.
Yes, you did.
I knew you did.
And she decides that she wants to give me a sibling.
You didn't seem like
off of something I said at 7.
Wanted a sibling with me. You seemed like you was all into you. Like you was the only child.
It was all about Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And I lived it.
Lived it.
All about Martin. All about Martin. And then with Dominique, oh my goodness. It's like that's like raising an entity. Dominique is just like, ooh.
Cause wow. I don't want to say she's a millennial because in 01 and we end in 02. She's pretty much more so an iGen more than a millennial, right? Like I feel like she don't know what it's like to have a house phone, a typewriter.
But that's the thing about the later millennials; they don't either.
Right.
Okay, but she's a late millennial.
And that's what all those articles, we got to talk about that article now in this episode. A few episodes that was talking about the older millennials versus the younger millennials, how so many of the older millennials are like, I'm not a millennial. And on top of that, millennials got a bad rep on top of it, because usually when people speak of older generations talk about millennials, it's like, oh, those darn millennials, they don't know nothing. They never had, like you said, a house phone. They don't know what's there, dependent on the internet. When we, like, on the older side, we like, wait a minute, we kind of remember what it was like to go outside and play. I remember when AOL Online and all that popped off. I know the card catalog is still in the library. You feel me? So it's an interesting disconnect. But
true. So, Miss Shari, you did good. I don't know Dominique. I just met her today. But
I know, we love her. I had help because I had my parents.
All
we had
y'all
a church
did good,
family.
man,
I mean, I didn't do it on my own. I had my parents and my sister.
And that's when, with your auntie, it made me think about what you were saying, about how you have a younger, because my grandmother, like, it was like what Angel was saying, was a co-parenting thing. So I was by my grandmother, and she had to deal with, she was like in her late 50s raising me from dump. So I understand growing up, and then I go by my mom, and she's young, so that's why I got to get, my cool a little bit. So it was like, I feel that.
It's true, man. All our moms are here. If I ain't already said
it takes a village, as they say.
If I may say so myself, y'all have done a good job. With like my co-host, Mama, you did a real good job with me. I'm amazing. But my co-host and their mom, shout out to y'all, man, and happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to you, Auntie Shelly.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day to you, India. Happy Mother's Day to you, my sister Annika, and all the mothers, all the millions of mothers who are listening to my radio show right now.
The millions of us.
The millions.
Everybody.
Thank you so much, man. Like, you know what? It takes a village, but it starts with the mother.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for loving us and nurturing us and caring for us, man. We wouldn't have the Misbelief radio show if not for y'all.
And sending verbal threats at Celebration Station.
Oh, yeah, well, that was next, man. So we're talking about embarrassing stories. After we done gave y'all praise, now let's embarrass her real quick. So what's the embarrassing story that you got about your mom, Bass? I'm curious.
I don't have any in particular.
You started on one just
I mean,
now.
that Celebration story, when I like to bring that one up, because it's funny, like when you're young, when you have a young mom, you get to watch her grow up.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me, as well as she's watching me. So you so when she's like in her early 20s and I'm like 5 or something, I remember seeing her go from hood Shari to Seven Ward Shari to sanctified Shari. You feel me?
Shari got saved.
Yeah, see, my little sister don't know about Seven Ward Shari. I knew Seven Ward Shari. You know, you mess with me, like, you know, I remember her going off. Man,
I didn't do anything.
Man, I'm over there. She used to have some of the dudes in the neighborhood like, man, your mama used to beat up on people, man. Like, so I'm like, whoa, mom was a thug. So, like, I remember those days, and then when she get older, she found the Lord, and she got all older, and she got to be Dominique's mom, and that's what Dominique thinks she's just corny. But it's like,
isn't that all of the parents in our generation went through some kind of church phase? My mom used to speak in tongues, real life, and I used to be trying to listen to R. Kelly, and she was trying to speak the Lord upon me. Isn't that all?
Yeah,
all
I think
parents
so.
go through some kind of church phase.
When she went through, we couldn't watch certain cartoons. That was the devil.
Oh, talk about not being able to watch cartoons. I couldn't watch Wayans. I couldn't watch Jim Carrey. It was mainly because Jim Carrey did a cross-dressing role, cross-dressing role on In Living Color. She didn't like me watching a man with the bra and the pigtails.
Oh, my grandma thought Urkel was a coon. I couldn't watch Urkel for a while. I had to watch Martin by friends' houses.
Wait. You could watch Urkel, but you couldn't watch Martin?
No, I couldn't watch neither. I had to go sneak and watch both of them by my people's houses because they thought they was coons.
My mom was stricken with my sister and I, too.
You couldn't even watch Coons? I wish y'all couldn't let me watch Coons. I probably wouldn't be a comedian today if I couldn't watch Coons.
It was a language. Both my
Mama
parents were
didn't let me
teachers.
watch Gumby because she said it reminded her too much of my daddy.
Did your daddy have an asymmetrical high top thing?
Did Bobby Brown?
I don't know. I never met him.
Oh. It was finna get sad. It was finna like, oh.
I know him. And he's still in the 7 Ward.
That's real. That's real, man. So, like, you know what? You know what's going on out here is our mamas are entertaining, beautiful, inspiring, and everything else, man. We're so happy to have y'all here, bro. That's all that was going on in our church segment. We're gonna transition over to Bats and that neck. This is a lot of people's favorite segment because we keep it lighthearted here on this show. We can make jokes all day, but every episode I give my man Bats free reign to go off.
Yeah.
Within those boundaries, you can't say certain words.
Yeah.
But you're going to go off on somebody who deserves to get slapped.
Yeah, man.
On the back of their neck.
Somebody has to get that nectamonious sacrifice. You feel me?
Talk about it.
I'm just saying. See, I'm trying to be calm on this one because at first we had an honorable mention neck. At first I was gonna give it to the Bethune-Cookman president. You feel me? But I felt like he got to a certain level of stature that even though he made a mistake, you know, he's an esteemed black man. And his name is Edison. And any black man named Edison O. Jackson. Edison O. Jackson. Edison O. Jackson.
Sound like he was one of the shy lights.
Nah. So he thought so I'm not gonna hit on good old Edison. But the dude that's receiving the neck today is definitely somebody I haven't liked for years. I've never liked this person, this celebrity. His name is Shad Moss, Little Bow Wow. Little Bow. I never liked Little Bow Wow.
I can't even support a slap.
Well, he gonna get the 2-finger knuckle slap. Because Little Bow Wow, because we go back to 2005. In 2005 is when he first showed his nectamonious statements when he was talking about how he did it. He was talking about Will Smith, talking about he did his little rap thing first. But to me, honestly, Will wasn't a real rapper. He was more like a gimmick. Then he zapped onto a TV show and was popping. He's a cornball, colorful type. The only real rappers is me, Kanye, 50, and maybe Jay. Bow Wow said he's in the same thing as Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and Kanye. This was in 2005. Then we go back. Then we go to this shit. He talking about we should all gang rape and pimp out Melania Trump. He was talking about he ain't black, he mixed when he was bringing up the stuff about the hands. Even though he was on the hands up, don't shoot, he gonna come out here when they were saying how about some real change? Oh, I'm black. I'm not black. I'm mixed. Boy, you black. Somebody see you. I feel like anybody with white privilege or somebody, if a police see you, they ain't gonna think that you black. Anybody see Shad Moss gonna be like, oh, get that inner. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So when you try to that you feel me? I ain't trying to get us, cancel. You feel me? So I'm like, wait. So he keep on saying stupid stuff. So recently he sparked the Bow Wow challenge because he lied and said he was on a private jet. He took a picture of a private jet and he's sitting on a regular flight and somebody was like, hey yo, Bow Wow was on my flight, this commercial flight to whatever, and he talking about he on a private jet. What is he doing? What? You feel me? So that sparked off the Bow Wow challenge and everything. Everybody started taking it. It was hilarious or whatever. If y'all find it, hashtag Bow Wow challenge fans, find it. But the thing that's getting the neck for me, especially on top of all the stupid stuff he said, as well as saying he's the reason that Trey Songz and Ciara and Marion got a career, you get neck for that. But we go to the part where he said his response is he did it for his reality show coming up. And I'm like, wait a minute, dog. We catch you down bad. And your only reaction is, you can't, I'm going to say exactly what he said. He said, you got to just watch the show. People cannot understand. Wait, I can't find it. Watch the show. Anyway, he said something about the scientific nature of his madness. People will not be able to understand. And he did it all for the show. So watch the show. No, you're a fronter, you're fake, you're whack, and you get the neck because we ain't never like you, and you got residual necks that I've been wanting to give you. But now that you got in the news right now, I get to eat the front neck, the back neck, what you saying? What you saying, mama, over there? Get him. Yes, you get front, back neck, you get all of that because you've been a disgrace to black people already. You've been disgraced as a black man. So now I get to finally say it on to the millions and millions of the Misbelief listeners out there. We don't rock with you. You was whack and shut up. Get that neck.
Get that neck. Come on. He done get Shad Moss.
Shad. Your name ain't even Shad no more. Shad.
Shad Moss neck. That boy neck can't support his own head, let alone a smack to the back of it, man. That's what's up, man. That was that neck from my co-host, MisterBats, and that's as angry as we gets on this here show, man. Huh? What's up, Oshun?
Don't get nothing on you.
Please don't get nothing on you, because that was intense right there. Leave it off of you. What'd you say, baby?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I had to duck. He started swinging his hands, and I was like,
I ain't like Bow Wow for years, man.
Bow Wow been on our bad list. What'd you say, India?
DC, you never told an embarrassing story about your mom.
Yes, I did. Yes, you did. I did. I'm going to repeat the fact that she was on Black People Meet.
Oh, Mom.
Trying to get chose.
Are you
hold on. You ain't embarrassed by your
Dominique, why you looking at me like that? I am not on Black People
Meet. If you
shut up, Dominique.
Wait, Dominique.
Shut up, Dominique.
Hold on.
Shut up,
Her profile picture was like an old school glamour shot. You know the old school glamour shot?
Well, at least I was
the
supposed
around where your hand was resting on, just like that. That was her profile picture. That was embarrassing to me and nobody else. It was very embarrassing. I was like, Mama, you didn't even. I said, Mama, did you take this picture in the plaza? The plaza ain't been open for a long time.
Old school glamour shot.
Yeah, she had a glamour shot as her profile picture on Black People Meet. I said, who was she trying to get chose by?
Oh, your mom is here. Stop hating.
She's trying to get chose by. Norman Marshall, what was that man's name?
Nolan Marshall.
Chose by Norman Marshall. Like, oh, she's a good photo model.
Apparently, you catch my mom on Christian Mingle.
I'm embarrassed by her.
No, I'm not on Christian Mingle anymore. So
Mama Bats used to be on Christian Mingle?
I have plead the fifth. I don't know what I have no recollection of that.
No recollection. What's your profile picture look like?
Shut up, Mark.
I'm on Christian Mingle. My name is Chocolate Rain _ 40 days, 40 nights. And I'm available. So we're gonna take a break at the end of the show this episode, but Oshun. So this is our Sankofa session, right? Well, every episode we take a look back at an older time, concept, an idea, a place, a person, something that came before us millennials to help to shape who we are at this very moment. Shame on you for shaping who I am at this moment, because it's all your fault that I am this inappropriate. But Oshun.
We usually take a look back at somebody in particular in history.
Mm-hmm.
But as DC said, we're going to take a look back at people who have shaped us, our mothers. Today is a day that we will give you thanks for everything. Thanks for loving us. Thanks for holding our hands. Thanks for appreciating us. Thanks for going to plays and musicals. And even if you can't make it, just football games and all kinds of
gymnastic meets, or
right?
Spoken word or comedy shows. Or
Even if, and we have so many supportive parents. Even if they can't make it, they always send texts and congratulations.
Annika said, "Thank you for giving her the Macy card when they got good grades back at Church Reed. They got that Macy card. They went on the shopping spree. Then she got that white dress from Macy's. Man, thank you so much. Go ahead, baby."
Even though we're getting older, we can understand sacrifice because of you. We can appreciate having values because of you. All of us come from very, very humble beginnings, and it is big. Well, not me.
There was two variants. I'm sorry.
Not me.
Go ahead.
But thank you for making us work hard for everything that we have and rewarding us now in the present.
Yeah.
We are also grateful for all of you taking your time out today and actually coming here and sitting with us and being silly for 2 hours.
Thank you so much.
Even though you didn't know what we were going to talk about, you let us have faith. Miss Shari drove all the way from Atlanta.
All the way from Atlanta. My mama came from Dallas. My auntie's here from New Jersey.
Right.
Miss Nedinne stayed right down the street.
Right.
Miss Zena stayed way in Mid-City. But they took the trip. Thank you so much.
And we love y'all for it. And that is who we're giving our Sankofa for today.
Oh, that was a good one. I didn't even know that was going to the mamas. Oshun, thank you so much for this. That was a beautiful tribute to our mothers, y'all. I just wanted to exhale on it. That was our Sankofa session. Thank you, Oshun.
You're welcome.
This is the Misbelief Radio Show. I'm your host, DC Paul. We're going to take one more break before we close it out. In fact, we're going to close it out here.
Yeah.
And just going to play 2 songs at the end. Mastermind, first of all, let's all do our outros. This is DC Paul with the Millennial Arsenio, slim waist, babyface, deep voice, #1 choice for radio, hosting, comedy, MCing, and sometimes acting here in the city of New Orleans, man. And my co-hosts are...
It's your boy Martin Bats, Bradford, a.k.a. at MisterBats. Oh, wait, hold up. Check out up until May 21st, A Quiet Storm. Me and DC in that movie is at the Desire Theater, 3400 St. Claude Avenue, nightly, 7 p.m. We in movies, y'all. Like DC said. We's in movies. Oh, my thing got cut off.
Mine cut off, too. Are we still on the air? That's cool. Oshun, just introduce yourself.
Well, yeah. Check us out, man. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. It's the one and only Oshun. I'm out of here for the evening, and that is it.
Okay, and over there in the booth, who we got? All right. We may be having technical difficulties.
Shouts out to Mastermind and India Mack in the booth.
Mastermind, India Mack over there in the booth. Mastermind, we're going to play 2 songs. Did the power go out? We're going to play 2 songs on our way out. We got 10 minutes left, unless nobody can hear us right now. If you're listening, though,
we back.
There we go. We back on Mastermind. Go ahead, do an outro before we play 2 more songs, my man.
It's your boy Mastermind, and I am one of the co-hosts of the greatest podcast, the Fly with Bass podcast.
Fly with Bass podcast.
And,
where can they follow you on social network?
On any social media, you can follow me at FrenchBread_kid. So wherever you're looking for me, YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook, just look up FrenchBread_kid, and that's where you find me.
Gotcha. Who else we got over there in the booth?
We're black with India Mack.
You dig? And then what you got coming up, baby? You working on that show at Southern Rep, huh?
Yeah, doing group sales for the show at Southern Rep.
You said group sales? I was like, you doing group what? Stop.
Father comes home from the wars.
Talking about group sex and multiple people. All right, that's what's up, India Mac. Thank you so much. And all the our mamas is here. Mama Zena, from the 17er. Miss Shari from the ATL.
No, 7
was Shari. Currently lives in ATL, but she represents more to her bone. She's a hardhead, and I heard that. My mama here, born in Oakland, raised in what the 9th Ward, 7th Ward. You all over the place, ain't you? It's all good, man. She live in Dallas now, but she's here today. My auntie Shelly, she was born in Lower 9th Ward.
Born and raised
Lower 9, but she over there in New Jersey now. She moved on up to the east side. And Miss Nedinne over here, she also, what's your 7th Ward? Where you repping?
7 Ward.
7 Ward for life? That's what's up. You got that I want to speak to the manager haircut. And I like it. She gets things done. This is the Misbelief Radio Show, man, and we had such a good time this week. Great Mother's Day show entitled Your Ma. We're going to take it out with 2 more songs. Mastermind, what you got coming up?
Something very appropriate.
What you got?
This is Juvenile. She get her from her
Oh,
mom.
that's a good one, man. Hey, thank y'all for listening to the Misbelief Radio Show. We love y'all, all of our millions of listeners. Thank you so much, man. We'll be back same time, same place next week. hit us up.
Yep.
Follow us on iTunes, wherever you find your podcast at. That's TheMisbelief.podbean.com. Or see us in the streets. We be out here.
And like the Misbelief Facebook page.
Like the Misbelief Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram. See us in the streets. We be out here. So if you see us, speak.
You gonna be out there in the streets, man?
If you don't already know me, I'm out. I'm ready to end the show so I can get out in these streets.
Right now.
I'm at Tiffany's.
Oh,
it's been hard.
All show.
It's been a struggle. To get none on me, it's been a struggle. I ain't gonna lie to you. But catch me tonight. I'm at Tiffany's, laying up with DJ Rockaway, CoolNasty, and Quentin Hakeem. I'll be emceeing that show tonight. Doors at 10, show at 11. Bring 2 canned goods and you can get in. Other than that, y'all, we having fun. We'll see y'all next week.
Hopping your grandma
So
face.
Tiffany's, they don't play live music like back in the day. They used to have Jamaican music
They
and
do.
live bands.
Once a quarter, my DJ Rockaway, he packs that building because he's really good. And then he get a live act like Quentin Hakeem is a singer, CoolNasty is a band, and they doing sets tonight.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of music?
Shake that thing music.
No, not shaking that thing music. No, not that. Oh, I'm sorry. We got to enter
Exactly.
the I forgot. Y'all come out into the hallway with us, everybody.
Mama, what my purse at?
Close it
Oh,
up.
on the
How much
floor.
battery we got?
David,
I under
Come on,
10.
man.
my phone still ain't on.
Come on, y'all come out into the hallway.
She's from the same one. What school you went to, girl?
Gregory, 28, Warnings, and Joe Mack. I graduated from Joe Mack.
Where y'all used to live at in the second one?
Off of Paris Avenue on Brookstone Street. Oh, no. I went to Gregory. I know you. I'll figure it out.
I don't feel the same. You're looking for me.
What school you went to?
I mean, I look like a
Come on, y'all.
Thanks for letting DC's friends sleep on the sofa and eat y'all food. Y'all say what, man? Germaine Taylor said.
And your hair long.
Is it?
Girl.
Come on, Dominique. Come on, Dominique. Hey, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to the Misbelief Radio Show. Thank y'all for tuning in to my Facebook Live, y'all. Thanks, Sean, for holding the camera for the past 2 hours, man. And thanks to all of the mamas, all of my co-hosts, all of the beautiful people here in the audience. Thank y'all so much. A happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Tune in to WBOK 12:30 a.m. and rock with us.
Yeah.
Rock, baby. Yeah.